Is that awkward? That make you uncomfortable? What I want to talk about today is why why we are afraid of silence. And this is something coming firsthand from me. Uh, I've been known to kind of be glued in onto my phone. I've been known to be glued in onto my computer. Um, and granted, a lot of the times, 75% or whatever, I'm doing work, responding to emails, responding to people on Facebook or Twitter. Um, but I'm still glued in. And I'm still focusing on that. And I think we all either we can see it in ourselves or we've seen people in our lives uh, where they're constantly having to have something keep them entertained or keep their mind from wandering. Um, just simply being in the car, the music has to be on, or walking down the street, they have to have headphones in playing music, um, or just simply, going out with someone, they're on their phone, texting or emailing or whatever. They're constantly having to have something go on, and this was me. I mean, this was me 100%, and it's something I still struggle with, and I think the reason why so many of us do this, so many of us need that constant thing. We can't just simply sit down anymore and have a meal with someone. We have to have the TV on. Um, we can't. I mean, the other day, my mom asked me to play a game, and we sat down at the table, and we started playing the game, and my phone started going off. And what did I do? I went immediately to my phone to see what it was. I had to know. I had to know who was texting me, who was emailing me. Um, and that's my mom. I did that to my mom, and I think we do that to a lot of people. Um, and some people, you guys might disagree with me and say, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? That you shouldn't care if I'm texting people. You shouldn't care if I'm emailing people. But it's one of those things. Well, trust me, it will catch up to you, and you'll understand that when you're spending quality time with someone, you want to spend that quality time with that person. And when you put everything else away and everything else aside and give that person that quality time, I promise you it's going to be worth it. Um, so that's my challenge to you guys today is to spend a little more time with the people you're with, or even if you're not with anyone and you're alone, turn everything off and think. Let your mind think because sometimes we don't give it a chance to think. We have all this stuff going on in our life constantly over and over and over again, and we're having to focus all of our energy on that stuff. And we don't ever get to stop and say, what do I want in my life? Where do I want to go? And we don't have any time to actually listen, We don't ever have any time to actually hear what we're supposed to be doing. Um, so that's my challenge to you guys is to take the time to either when you're with someone, give that person the quality time. The phone can wait. There's not that many important things, I'm sure, if you actually looked at who's sending you texts or emails or whatever, there's not that many times where you're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got this immediately because it's so important." Take the time with the people that you have. When someone's giving you their time, be respectful and give your time to them as well. And then the other challenge is, if you are one of those people like myself that constantly needs to have something going on, when I get in the car, I constantly need to have that music on and start singing. And yeah, it's great sometimes to sing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but what I'm saying is if you're constantly having to have something keeping you entertained and keeping your mind from wandering and thinking, I'm challenging you to try to stop that just for a little bit. Not all the time, but just take baby steps and try to say, you know what? I'm driving to the store to get some groceries today. I'm going to not listen to the music while I'm in the car, and I'm just going to think and let my mind wander. And one thing that really helped me that I've kind of gotten away from, and everyone has their own everyone will find their own little thing that helps them relax and be able to think. And mine was running. I was never big into running with headphones, listening to music while I run. I was always into that was a great time for me to think about things and to really listen. Because that's again, it's very important. I think sometimes to that we not only listen to what he has to say to us, but also listen to ourselves and listen to what we want in life and not block that stuff out. So, little piece of advice that I think has really helped me, and something that right now it's very tough, difficult. It's very, very hard for me right now to be alone and have no distractions. Have nothing. I constantly want to see what's going on. I constantly want to see. I constantly want to see updates. I constantly want to see what's going on. And I actually talked to. It's weird. I talked to someone yesterday that I don't really even know that well, but they've been able to give me a lot of good advice. And I think it's important sometimes that we talk to people that don't really give a crap what you think, because uh, your best friends are gonna be honest with you and stuff. But there's also a little bit of it's sometimes hard to tell people what they need to hear, because we are, so worried about hurting their feelings or what they're gonna think. And so talking to people that really could care less what you think and they're just telling you what they think is sometimes a good idea to do. And so I talked to this person, and you know their advice, their advice was basically to try to remove myself from the situation as much as possible. Remove it. Don't look for information. Don't just remove myself from the situation as much as possible. And it's been difficult. Yesterday was day one. Today is day two. It's been very hard. But it's something that needs to happen. It's something that it's the only way of really moving on. And I think that kind of goes into the topic today of removing yourself from the situation. And your situation might be something different. Your situation might be an addiction you have. Your situation might be uh, a girl that you like. Your situation might be I don't know, whatever it may be. Sometimes it's important to remove ourselves from that and to stop focusing on that and start focusing ourselves. So, challenge. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Um, yeah, and again, like today for me, the shower. When I took a shower, I didn't have any music playing. I didn't have my phone with me. I didn't have the TV on. My computer, I wasn't able to get on my computer. It was a great 10, 15, I don't know how long I take long warm showers, I'm sorry. But it was a great time for me to just have that time alone and to listen. Listen. So I hope that guys helps you guys out. I've got laundry that I need to fold right now. I need to pack. I'm going to Tampa. I probably will not have enough time to do a trick shot today. I know I keep saying I'm going to do it. But in Tampa, I'm sure we'll get out there either tomorrow or Sunday and do something, and I'll post it up on the Trick Shot channel for you guys. Um, and I've got a bunch of clips too that I need to post on Everything Ultimate, and I've got some Ultimate tips that I need to post too. But yeah, so I'm gonna go pack, get ready for my flight, and yeah, again, listen, guys, listen to yourself, and that's all I'm gonna say. So awkward science sometimes is a good thing. All right, peace, man up, guys.